Hello, welcome to this beautiful outside place here in Colombia slash bar or something, because often the people drink outside here. Today I want to talk about focusing on what you can control, because this is also a topic that fits very well to what happened to us today, because we wanted to go outside, search for cool places, for example a cool river, to shoot some videos, but we realized, okay, then the motorcycle was a bit broken, like it was nothing huge, but we had to go to repair it first, and then it got too dark to go far away to a river, because right now you see there's not that many light right now, and here in Colombia it gets dark super quickly at some point, and then it can be dangerous to be outside, be on some streets that you don't know, and especially if you look European or like American, or if you have blonde hair, this can be dangerous. So we decided, okay, might not be a good idea we do this tomorrow, but we still want to record a video, and we will focus on what we can control. And this is like, okay, we can search for another place, maybe it's not so cool, but yes, we found this bar. Yes, this is a small intro, so let's start into the topic. I think 2 days ago I was talking with a friend who's also in sales, and he told me, hey, he had a very bad day, because all of his sales calls, his calendar was full. He had many sales calls, but everybody, literally everybody that day was a no-show. A no-show means they scheduled an appointment that they didn't show up, and they're not like, you cannot call them, or you can call them but they don't pick up the phone. And I realized in his voice and how he spoke to me like that it really dragged him down. And then I told him that all of those sales calls on a no-show is not a reason at all to be depressed or to be in a bad mood. Let's focus on what we can control. Because what my sales mentor told me, not only in sales but in general, as soon as there's a third person involved into a situation, we cannot have, by definition, we cannot have 100% control over the situation, because there's the third party, which means if we are not in control, that we cannot be at the cause 100%. And of course, in general, especially as an entrepreneur and in sales, and when you, in general in life, I think, you want to be always at the cause. When you do tasks, you want to be proactive instead of reactive. I give you an example. For example, when you start being self-employed and you do your own project, it's different than being employed, because when you're employed, somebody else tells you what you should do that day. If you're self-employed, for example, you basically can wake up when you want, and sometimes it's hard to know, okay, what should I do first, because there's nobody telling me, no supervisors anymore. So what we want to do, we want to be proactive, we want to be at the cause, and we want to schedule our day so we know what our tasks are. This was being proactive. Reactive would be, I just start a day and let's see what tasks come to me. We want to schedule a task, and we want to work through those tasks as we plan them. And another example would be, for example, in sales. You have time blocks, for example, when you are in a call, when you're in calls, and whenever you receive a call, and it's not, of course, when it's not a client or something, but somebody else, you want to have the rule that you do not answer that phone call, but you put it aside for later, because answering that phone call would be reactive and not proactive. Proactive would be, okay, I do my calls right now that I scheduled for now. Reactive would be, okay, answering that phone call. Muchas gracias. Look at this drink. Looks like super fancy. Salud. This is the effect when there's a camera on you. Basically, we don't want to be like a leaf in the wind. We want to be the wind, more or less. Again, we also have to realize, okay, there are sometimes situations that we cannot control because there's a third party, and we cannot control humans, we cannot control other people. We also at some point have to live in acceptance and in detachment, okay? If this doesn't work out, it's okay. If it works out, it's also fine. So yeah, this was a quick lesson, a quick learning that I wanted to share. So I hope you liked this little video here inside this place here in Colombia where we get out for a drink. Let me know if you like this type of videos where we more like outside, maybe sitting somewhere and having a drink. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. See you in the next video.